Hey guys, Tyre here bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. Playing for today's point in the south we have Lyn, but he's not playing as Orc, playing as Night Elf here. Going for a Demon Hunter first. Lightning Shield creeping going. He's not feeling something in the north of Yange, playing as Night Elf, but going for the Warden first. Yep, this Terenas standard. This one just from a standard Niddy's ladder game. So we don't have the Observer for this one. And yeah, I feel like I've been doing quite a few Night Elf mirrors recently, but you know, if they're the best games, then what can you do? Slight error there. Or maybe not. Dispelled the frost armor on that. Was he trying to creep that out a tiny bit faster? Interesting. Looks like the Demon Hunter denied one of the creeps over here, so had to continue to creep. Slowing them down a little bit, and in the meantime, Yange doing some creeping. In the center, gets the Gloves of Haste, decent item. Also got a greater mana potion in their previous camp though, which is excellent for the Warden. Very mana hungry hero. Scout Wisp there from Lyn, keeping tabs
Stand ready
on what Yange's up to. Continue to creep, Lyn going for the same camp. And he gets ring. Alright. Hooks fire on to the Shadow Priest. Oh, I think that was a deny too. Nicely done there by Lyn. Trying to get the Shadow Priest right back. One chasing in a couple of units, but
let the killing
no boots or anything at the moment. Quite slow to chase. Wow, spends the greater mana pot. And continues to chase. Lyn did have the option, or maybe just using Shadow Meld. Also doesn't have the dust here, so not much he could do against the Shadow Meld units. And Lyn does pick off the Shadow Priest. To use the blocking there as well. Lyn with some incredible micro tip or tricks. Playing nicely here. Finds the expansion. They're not going to be able to cancel it. He's got his own expansion running. They're a little bit slower on timings. Go toe to toe here, but that Demon Hunter, he's a beefy boy. He's got the ring +3, got the slippers, very, very tanky, and even with the support of the Forest Troll and the Archer, still wins the head-to-head fight. Support units coming across from Lyn. We'll compare the tech timings while this is going on. Okay, so Lyn ahead. So he's ahead on the tech, but slightly slower on the expansion. May not even matter. Lyn putting some damage onto this Moonwell now. And coming back to put a halt to that. Oh, nicely timed there. And now Lyn making use of the Shadow Melt. So yeah, good work there. Blinking and show striking before the mana burn came through. Good play. Another good play.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
War into position, but Lyn not giving up on the harass here. Another Forest Troll Shadow Priest picked up by Yange as well. Interesting. Okay, we've got Hunter's Hall completing now.
Your building is complete. Your
Tree of Life complete, and now we're going into some laws. Hunter's Hall a little bit later for Yange, who's also putting down a shop at the moment. Those clarities for the Warden, I guess. And Lyn once again making life hard. Takes down the Shadow Priest. Nice blocking there with his own Forest Troll Berserker. Looks like the Warden wants to chase that down and has picked up the boots herself. So Lyn has to be careful. Warden very, very fast with those boots. Picks up the Naga Sea Witch coming across to assist. Can the Cold Arrow save the Forest Troll Berserker? Slight miss micro there with the Demon for the blocking. Now the Berserker in some trouble, bringing the Wisp for a bit of a block. But doesn't quite work out. And that Berserker's in trouble. Goes down. Good chase down there from Yange. Now staffing out. Looks like Lyn wanting to continue the aggression. Mention of War did end up going down there. Tree of Life in a pretty safe position, far away from the creeps, won't go down.
Your building
Looks
is
like Lyn's
complete.
going to spend this time, going to send the Sea Witch to go for the creeping, leave the Demon Hunter on the offensive, harassing Yange, and Yange, with a very small army at the moment, doesn't feel safe. Trying to go for the big camp while the Demon Hunter's running around. Just going for the little camp. Gets a pretty good item though. Claws +6. Oof. Was trying to go for the Shadow Strike there. The Demon Hunter, but got interrupted by the mana burn. Didn't have enough mana after that.
Our warriors have engaged.
A shame. You saw he did, it was on cooldown. Did spend it on the creeps earlier, so couldn't fire it off a little bit earlier than that. Going for the clarities now. Bring across the wisps. Oh, big Shadow Strike though. That's the level 3 Warden. Level 2 Shadow Strike.
Your
Demon Hunter on the
building
run
is
does
complete.
have the greater healing.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
He really needs it. Let's see, we're doing some nice creeping in the meantime. Going for the clarity as he chases down. So if Lyn wants to turn around and go for the mana burn, at risk of going down, but spends the greater healing. Might not have needed to, thanks to the evasion. Better safe than sorry. Especially, maybe Yange could have like a wisp coming in, scout wisp, and go for the slight block. So it makes a decent amount of sense. Lyn with the creeping done quite a lot earlier, so his expansion is going to be up and mining a decent chunk faster than Yange. So ultimately, Yange going for that expansion earlier on didn't amount to much. In fact, Lyn maybe with the advantage getting the Hunter Sword earlier, getting the tech out faster. Now with a good sized army, 6 Dryads versus 4. More coming
Your
through.
building is complete.
And picking up the Zeppelin coming across looking to harass,
Your
maybe
building
interrupt
is
the entangling
complete.
mine. His own entangling mine completed now. To stretch his economy lead here. Does have the town portal on the Demon Hunter. Oh, good. 4 takes care of 2 wisps. One did detonate. Oh, and going for the focus fire onto the Naga straight away, but the Zeppelin there to keep her safe. And here we go, got some Dryad Wars. And now the Shadow Strike onto the Sea Witch. Then kind of spreading his damage a little bit amongst all the Dryads here, not kind of focusing them down one at a time. And as a result, Yange actually winning this. I think Lyn came in with like a 2 Dryad advantage. It was not going well for him, I suppose. Yange also has the Forest Troll Berserker, which is very good. Zeppelin goes down, and out goes the Naga Sea Witch. But Lyn, he lost everything. He still has a food lead though. But he definitely, in my books, came out worse for wear from that fight. It's up the Shredder now.
Let the killing begin.
There's an idea with an expansion running. Looks like he's eating into these trees over here. Maybe we're going to go for this creep camp.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Now Yange's got his mine up and running, but he is 800 gold behind.
Our sacred grove
Good
is
chunk
being
of change.
desecrated.
Looking at Yange won that last fight. Those things might be a little bit more lopsided. No rebuy on the town portal either.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Warden coming on the offensive. Not sure exactly what he hopes to do. What he hopes to find with the Warden. See which
Our
turns to
sacred
creeping.
grove is being
Tree of
desecrated.
Eternity complete. And a little bit behind in that actually. And putting down Ancient Wonders of now so he can get the Orb
Your
of Venom
building is
in the
complete.
not too distant future. Oh, good. Wow, really good reactions there. Blinking up before the mana beam can come through again.
Research finished.
But Lyn has a slight advantage. Because he can do quite a lot more creeping. He's got 2 heroes well below level 5. Whereas Yange about to hit level 5 with this camp now. So not much to gain from creeping anymore. Generally, you do play solo warden. At least until she gets level 6. By the time she gets level 6, you know, trying to go for a second hero would be ineffective. How many creeps left on the map? Too squishy.
Your building
Blinks past the army, goes for the Tome of Retraining. Invis potion, so he's going to go for the fan.
Research
Lyn
finished.
with the... Oh, I think they did see each other there. And, oh, town portal's back. Town portal's back to take out these sappers. So I don't know if he saw the sappers running by, or if he saw that they weren't in stock at the lab anymore. But yeah, spends the town portal to save the expansion, and you know, with no Nature's Blessing and not at full health, I think he would have lost it to the double sappers there. So that was clutch from Yange, but a nice trick from Lyn.
Your building is
If
complete.
he peeled off those just a tiny bit earlier, I think they would have
warriors
worked.
have engaged the enemy. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
And then a ward on the expansion position gets one to the wind. Oh, and the Zeppelin drop on to the mine over here. With the bears, takes down quite a few wisps on the mining. A few units up in the air, and that's going to be a town portal out. Oh, bear in some trouble. Oh, loses the bear on the exit. That was
Research
costly.
finished.
Dry bear and town portal. Did slow the mining, took down 3 or 4 wisps, but that was definitely not worth it for Yange. Kind of came in there, you know, bear drops can be very effective, but he didn't have that many bears, right? He only had like 2 or 3. So that's not really enough DPS to kind of go for a move like that. I don't think that was a terribly good play. Double wards. And yep, sees the warden coming across.
The sleeper has awakened.
Another Tree of Life. Another expansion attempt here from Lyn, but that gets cancelled by
Research
the warden.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
And in the meantime, Lyn's army going for the expansion. And oh yep, the Zeppelin drop onto the expansion back the other way. This time he's got 4 bears.
Our warriors have engaged
So
the enemy.
right as he was training Nature's Blessing on this tree as well, which might have helped us stay alive a bit longer. Both players are going to lose their expansion.
The sleeper has awakened.
There's a few more buildings over here to lose. Doing well. Oh, but going after the
Our
lore
warriors have engaged
could,
the
you know,
enemy.
hurt the production of Yange quite badly.
The sleeper has awakened.
He wants to get the kill. I mean, they are producing at the moment. Mana burn before the invul came through. Slight mistake from Yange. And Lyn with still quite an investment into Dryades. Not that many targets with a huge fan.
The sleeper
Now a
has
couple more bears
awakened.
joining in. That should be quite effective. Another fan into the back. Going after the warden going after the sea witch with the warden rather. But a lot of bears on the side of Yange should have way more DPS in this fight. On the warden.
Has awakened.
Continuing to fight, takes down the berserker on both sides. Another fan. And the bears still look a bit healthier for Yange, but sort of healing on this side for Lyn. Oh, but there's level 6 avatar coming through. And there are quite a few corpses here for all of the spirits. Zeppelin with a couple low health bears in here for Yange, keeping them safe. A few more bears arriving in reinforcement for Lyn. Oh, the spirit's just doing so much damage. He's trying to kill the warden. Fan, blink. Oh, the demon hunter briefly running back in goes down. I think he would have gone down anyway without the run back in.
Our champion has fallen.
Well, that's tough for Lyn. Trying to get the kill, but the potion of mana on the warden was huge there. Big fan. And then losing quite a few bears down the stretch. Quite a lot of bears up in the Zeppelin. Fork to try and take them down. Moving back into the Zeppelin now. Oh, looks like he's going to lose this bear out the front. A bit of blocking, but trades bear for bear. Looks like the warden trying to chase down the Naga Sea Witch now. Going hunting. Does have the orb of venom. And does have the boots, so chasing this down quite effectively. The bear's coming through immediately. He has to pop the big invul. Bit of blocking though from the warden. Still wants that kill. The rest of the army coming around the corner. Looking for the assist. Maybe going to load into the Zeppelin. No, bit of a fake out there from Lyn. Saying that he's going for the Zeppelin. Blinks over to the mercenaries and picks up the mud golem. What a memer. Going for the block. There comes the slow.
The sleeper
Couple bears coming through now though with the rejuve. Should be able to keep the Sea Witch safe. Here comes the rest of Yange's army. Oh, now the warden in a bit of trouble, loading into the Zeppelin. Zeppelin quite low on health. Chasing after this bear, wants to get the kill, but oh! Warden's down and she's dizzied. And very vulnerable, blinking out to safety. Mud Golem getting some few more slows in. Avatar over here, getting a bit low. But it looks like Yange gonna pull back, losing another bear. This Naga Sea Witch also pretty scary. With your cold arrow with the roar, good DPS. Well timed blink, rejuve and stuff out. That was pretty. That was a pretty damn cool sequence. The blink to the merc camp to get the mud golem nearly got the result. If those bears came through a little bit more slowly with the rejuve, that could have been the kill there. Rebuild on the expansion behind all of this for Yange, whereas no rebuild over here from Lyn.
Our gold mine is running low.
So that means Lyn should have a slight edge in army, since he has invested all those resources into the tree. But that does also put the clock on Lyn. If he doesn't come over here and kill this fast, he's going to be way behind on gold. Does have a little bit more gold left in his mine by comparison because of that harass earlier. But yeah, this expansion, important for Lyn to kill here. Another avatar deployed.
The sleeper has awakened.
And players can get similar food counts, then 5 food up. And bringing the shredder for this push as well. He's gone all out, has to win this fight and kill the expansion. And the damage uptime on the bears for Yange, not so good, getting the runaround. Chasing after units, not attacking. And as a result, Lyn actually fighting very, very well in this fight. Winning it, hitting level 5 on the Demon Hunter as well. And now going for the kill on the tree. So Lyn, you know, showing his micro does translate to Alpha as well. Doing very, very well in this bear mirror fight.
Research finished.
Pressure on the Sea Witch. Maybe about to lose a couple bears here. Looking to take down Yange's. Getting blocked in. But now the Spirit's starting to come through strong from the Avatar. Sea Witch also getting a bit low. Town portal out from Lyn. And what about this last bear? Oh, it's out there. 11 HP left. So no expansion either way. Already Nature's Blessing for Lyn, so he's going to be able to walk over to the expansion mine quite quickly. Doesn't look like that's the case for Yange though. And Lyn with nearly a 10 food lead all of a sudden? How did that happen? 10 food leads, but you know, 300 gold more in the mine.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Can walk across to the next mine more quickly. Lyn in a commanding position this match.
Has awakened.
Looks like the one to the win though. That could be a bit of an X factor. Not many drives around at the moment. Just the one.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
So yeah, Lyn coming in 50 food versus
Our
37.
warriors have engaged the
And
enemy.
he hasn't even tried to walk the tree across to the expansion yet, which is a little bit surprising. That's what he'd be trying to do. Looks like that's exactly what Lyn's trying to do. In the meantime, he's in a very commanding map control situation.
Research finished.
But here we go, Yange. Gonna try and get this one going. Come across here for the fight.
The great outdoors.
Not gonna give time for Lyn to get the gold mine running again.
Our warriors have engaged.
Here we go, fighting. Opening up. And focus fire on the sea witch out the back. She's got an invul though. And she's got the rejuve as well. Kiting the army nicely. Lyn with just so many more bears at the moment. One to the window, keeping the demon hunter out of the fight for a good chunk. Warden having to pop the invul herself at minus 150, and there we go. Yange knows that the jig is up. Has to throw in the towel. But that was an entertaining match, you know, some good chase downs, and Lyn showing his strength, maybe even like out microing Yange in these night owl fights. Very impressive to see. But yeah, entertaining match. Anyway, guys, I'll wrap on that. If you like, oh no, next tune to some more Warcraft 3 action. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.